Ever feel like you're spinning your wheels trying to figure out what to sell, how much to charge, or how to get it all done? Well, what if the problem isn't knowing the answers, but those questions that you're asking in the first place? In this episode, I'm showing you how shifting your questions can take you from confused, overwhelmed, and burnt out to feeling aligned, abundant, and in flow. So if you're ready to create a business that feels clear, spacious, and profitable, then let's dive in. Welcome back to the Freedom and Ease in Online Business podcast. Many online coaches and service providers feel like they're always chasing the next strategy, trying to figure out the right offer, pricing, or marketing plan. And this leads to decision fatigue, burnout, and of course, second guessing your every move. But what if the real problem isn't the lack of answers, but those questions that you're asking yourself? So let's talk about the most common questions that keep you stuck. Most entrepreneurs, when things start to feel hard, ask themselves questions like, what should I sell? And that can lead to chasing trends and feeling disconnected. Or they ask themselves, what should I charge? And that can lead to doubting your worth and undercharging. Or they ask themselves, what do I need to do for my business to perform better? And that just leads to overwhelm and endless busy work. And one of the worst questions you can ask yourself is, oh my God, how am I going to get it all done? Because that will just lead you to burnout and never-ending to-do lists. The thing is that all of these questions, they come from a place of scarcity and fear. They assume that the answer is out there instead of inside of you. So let's talk about the questions that you should be asking yourself instead. Resourceful questions that actually change the whole principle to looking for answers that are already available within you. But more than that, also helping you create a business and making business decisions in a way that's going to feel really aligned and that's actually going to lead you to success. So you want to shift your focus to questions that bring you into alignment, that help you create clarity, and that put you into a state of abundance. So what you want to be asking yourself instead is things like, what lights me up and fills a need? Rather than asking, what should I be selling that people are willing to buy? Because when you ask what lights me up and fills a need, it makes you create an offer that actually feels aligned and sustainable and really exciting to you. And that is a match with your perfect target audience to which a market already exists. By asking yourself, how much do I need to make or how much do I want to make rather than how much is it okay to charge? It's going to help you create clarity around your pricing without second guessing. And it ensures that you actually sit down and create a business plan and an offer suite that is designed and capable of creating your income target without you having to go to burnout. Another great question to ask yourself is, what do I want to do that actually feels aligned? And that allows you to move away from chasing trends to designing a business that you love, that actually works with your natural energy patterns, your rhythms, whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, that's the one. And make sure that you actually design all facets of your business, your boundaries, your marketing strategies, every single piece of the puzzle in a way that really works for you. So what do I actually want to do that feels aligned? Because the truth is there are so many marketing strategies out there. Most of them work for certain people. And it's usually the people that are really in alignment with that strategy, that feel really comfortable with that strategy, where that strategy actually is part of a bigger picture of how they're wanting to do business. They're the people that those strategies work for. So it's not about finding the right strategy. It's actually about finding the right strategy for you. So one of the most powerful questions that you need to be asking yourself, and you should be asking yourself consistently in your business, rather than, oh my God, how am I going to get it all done, is to actually ask yourself, what truly needs to get done? What should I be focusing on? And that helps you cut through overwhelm and make sure that you really focus on the needle moving tasks. Because to answer that question, you need to be clear on what they actually are in the first place. And so that'll force you to sit down and really analyze all the things you're spending your time on and go, well, this is just a waste of time. Well, this makes some difference, but not really as much as it should, given how much time and energy I'm spending. And this here, wow, every time I do this, this really makes a difference. So that is what I should be focusing on in the first place. So there is huge power in learning how to shift your questions, how to ask resourceful questions, and not just that, but also ask questions that will guide you towards creating a business that feels in alignment, both in what you're offering, the way it's all structured, and the way you're showing up on a daily basis, so that your business fills your cup rather than making you run on empty, so that you wake up in the morning excited, eager to sit at your desk rather than dreading it and having to kind of have 5 cups of coffee before you can even get started. So when you start asking better questions, you get better results. It allows you to move from a space of scarcity and confusion to achieving clarity and flow. And your business starts to feel spacious, abundant, and aligned without the constant stress. So this is what I want you to take away from today's episode. The way you think creates your reality. And the questions you ask yourself are incredibly powerful, because the questions you ask yourself are an instruction to your unconscious mind. And your unconscious mind is your willing servant. Your job is to make sure you ask it really resourceful questions to which you want to know the answers, because the answers are solutions rather than more proof of the perceived problem. So start choosing questions that empower you, where the answer to those questions is actually going to be really resourceful and give you information that helps you create a more aligned, more abundant, more easy and in flow feeling business. And if you're ready to take this even further, then make sure you click the link in the show notes and jump on my free Freedom Code Masterclass. And of course, if you haven't yet, please hit subscribe so you never miss an episode, and follow me on Instagram. I'm at Miriam Castilla, or you can also find me under at Freedom and Ease Business Academy for more behind the scenes insight. I'll see you in the next episode.